Harry screams for losing his property. $20 million disappeared in just one night. Prince Harry is screaming in pain at the Montecito mansion after receiving the publisher's final decision. It's been too long since we've talked about Harry's memoirs. It is rumored that it won't be published this year, but at the moment it is confirmed that it will never reach the readers. Harry failed miserably to convince the publisher to accept his content. Drafts of the memoir were repeatedly thrown into the trash in the wrath of Penguin Random House. Reportedly, the owners were extremely disappointed with the book. It cannot fulfill their wishes. In July 2021, Harry announced that he would cover every secret royal event in his memoirs, including the death of his mother. However, a source said that Harry seems to have changed direction and focused on writing about his health and spirit. That made Penguin Random House hold a basket of disappointment. The source said, publishers aren't paying Harry $20 million to rehash old material or write a book that's based solely on wellness. They want to shake it up with new gossip. It seems that the stories of the royal past are no longer attractive to publishers. What are they interested in? Recently, Harry and Meghan and their 2 children made their failed trip to the UK to attend Queen's Platinum ceremony. Harry and Meghan are said to have been horribly shunned at the palace. That makes the media and the audience feel excited. One expert advises, instead of letting $20 million fall out of his pocket, Harry should replace the memoir with a story about his family's tragic recent trip. When a work is predicted to be a failure, the producers will not want to spend money to invest in it. Although Penguin Random House purchased the global rights to that memoir, its draft is still incomplete. They completely have the right to cancel to invest in another project. The Duke's publisher wanted him to turn up the heat by writing about his recent trip to England. This book needs to represent Harry's life in full, so it makes sense to include his return home and his participation in the Queen's Jubilee this June, since it will be unquestionably be a key component in his personal journey. The media is an evil force. They want to control and coerce their chickens to make a profit. Prince Harry was initially favored by Penguin Random House because they thought they could fully exploit the British royal family through Harry. However, up until this point, they were willing to turn their backs on him when they learned the truth. Harry and Meghan may have lost key roles in the royal family. Their recent visit to Queen made them see more clearly their incompetent role. More than that, the couple received the cold attitude of the royal members, the rejection of the palace, and the boos of the crowd. Up to this point, Harry has not only lost his key role in the royal family, but he has also lost credibility. Recently, GB News conducted a survey that made Harry and Meghan damn. Meghan is the second most hated royal member after Andrew, and Harry takes 3rd place. 63% of British people have a negative view of Harry and Meghan. This data immediately attracts the eyes and ears of the media. It will become the hottest topic at the moment. The source said, Harry's publishers want to touch on the aftermath of leaving royal life, and that part of the story isn't finished yet. What the audience is most interested in is Harry's feelings after being rejected by his own family. An American reporter accidentally captured Harry's thoughtful moment when he and his family were on their way back to the Montecito mansion from the California airport. Is he hurt or angry? That's what audiences and media are curious about. If Harry's feelings were narrated in his book, it could make $20 million from publishers. However, that was just advice for Harry. Is the red-haired prince willing to trade his feelings for $20 million? Experts claim that Harry and Meghan may have been shocked to learn that they are no longer the stars of the royal family. During Queen's 4 Jubilee days, the couple are allowed to attend only one event, which is Queen's Thanksgiving. However, the ceremony seemed to make it difficult for Harry to swallow, as he and his wife were subjected to the torture of the mob. As soon as they got off the car, the royal crowd gave Harry and Meghan boos. This action is a sign of repulsion. Harry pursed his lips and quickly led Meghan's hand inside to avoid disturbing the British media. During the ceremony, the royal camera captured Harry's moody face. He seemed to have just gone through a shock that left him completely demoralized. A few days ago, Mike Tyndall, husband of Zara Tyndall, revealed that Harry and Meghan had missed more than one royal luncheon. It seems they were forgotten in the excitement of the palace. Harry and Meghan always return to Frogmore Cottage after every royal event. Many people believe that they forgot to check their diaries and missed the parties, but it seems they were not invited. The royal family held 3 luncheons on the first 3 days of Platinum, but Harry and Meghan did not attend. Perhaps the revelations of Mike Tyndall will give Harry a heart attack because of the cruel treatment of the palace. This leads to the result that Harry may enter a legal battle with British media companies. In fact, he is preparing a lawsuit with the Mail on Sunday. He claimed that the newspaper defamed his honor by publishing false sources about his legal battle with the government. The reports, he said, have caused him considerable pain, shame, and ongoing suffering. It is unclear how Harry will act after realizing the terrible rejection of the royal family for him, but a source revealed that he is seeking an apology from Buckingham Palace. Harry was brooding during Queen's Platinum ceremony, and that made the audience extremely curious. His publishers in the US became more interested in this new kind of story and forced him to narrate his feelings in a new book. Although it has not been officially announced, Harry's memoirs are confirmed to be destroyed. It looks like 2022 is going to be an unlucky year for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Just a month ago, Meghan suffered terrible rejection from Netflix when her Pearl project was thrown in the trash, although he has sought sponsorship from other giants but has failed. Following that was Harry's cancellation of $20 million. The couple should burn their souls to get their luck back. What do you think about the new calculation of publishers? They will drain Harry's brain and emotions for a profit. That's what the chickens of Hollywood are suffering from. Let us know your thoughts below in the comments section. See you in the next videos. See ya!